What's up family, welcome back to yet another valuable video. I'm going to be showing you a very powerful strategy that you're going to be using on DERIV indexes such as your Boom 1000, Boom 500, Crash 1000, Crash 500. It's going to specifically be very accurate within those syndicate indexes. And for some of you guys, this is something totally new that you are seeing on my channel. This is gonna be a new series that I'm gonna start talking about DERIV. This will allow you guys to trade on weekends, so they're open 24/7 when it comes to this. It's part of what we call binary. So if you're well acquainted with binary options, this is almost like a subset of it that has made itself all the way to the Meta 5 or MetaTrader 5. And I'll do a full-on episode where I explain what is DERIV indexes, how to download or how to get it. But for some of you guys who might be familiar and you can see your way around, there is a link in the description of the video, right, where you can click that, go to their website. From then on you can actually download their platform, download a demo and see how these things are. But they are very much volatile, and I'm gonna make countless examples right later on into the future, but I wanted to start it with a bang by presenting this powerful trading method. I'm going to be using a desktop MetaTrader, but you guys can also still use your phone and input the strategy right there. So definitely I'm looking forward to starting this series, and to the international community. Some of you guys have been told that this is a scam. This is no scam. People are making thousands of US dollars over here. I know friends personally who are making their living based off trading DERIVs 24/7 unlimited trading. Okay family, as you can see I am on DERIV. I'll just put the logo so that you guys can familiarize yourself with that. But the link is also there so that you do not need to do a lot of searching on your internet. You can just simply sign up with the link in the description of the video. Okay, so as you can see, I just opened this Crash index. I'll do a full-on tutorial for beginners, particularly that are new to binary or DERIV indexes. But yeah, this is how the markets look, guys. They look like there's some magic markets, but this is exactly how they look. Those who are familiar with crash indexes and boom indexes, you will know for sure that crash indexes buy and they spike down, and when it comes to boom indexes, they basically sell and spike up. Okay, the spike is this long, what you guys in Forex will refer to as a fundamental candlestick, but here there's no fundamentals. There's no sort of influence. They do tell you an average spike will come at what time, right? I just want to show you a best way to kind of clear this up at first, and then we can go into the actual strategy, especially for some people who might want to jump into this. Okay, then of course it should look something like this once you're done, okay, where you have nothing on there, just a plain chart. So now that we have plain charts all over, you can just simply have the template saved as AAA. So I just save it there, and it saves me a lot of work in terms of trading. But anyway, let's just get to the actual strategy, what you guys came for. And I'm gonna go ahead now, guide you. Please, I'm gonna need your precise attention, your full-on attention. So there are two indicators. Indicators here still work. A lot of trading styles on DERIV still works because there's no outside influence like news or any other thing, right? So I'm gonna firstly add, or we're gonna go all the way to insert right there. Okay, this should be on your indicator list, and we're gonna go to indicators. We're gonna go all the way to trend, and I want to go all the way to moving average. Hopefully I'm not moving too fast. Okay, from then on, as you can see, this is moving average. You click that, and I want you to change the settings. Okay, it's gonna be like this on your side. So let's change the settings together. Okay, so when you're gonna get there, the period, it can still be 10. The method, I want you to turn it into linear weight, and of course the apply to will be weighted closed. Okay, weight closed. Okay, Then from then on, you can just simply make this into gold, and you can just change this into 3 right here. So 1, 2, 3. So that one, that's a bit thicker. Then you can just say okay. It's gonna appear something like this. It's gonna show you when a trend is starting up. It's also gonna guide you in terms of your entry when it crosses with another indicator that I want to show you. So we're going to go back to indicators, go back to trends, and of course now we're going to click Bollinger Bands. Okay, and from then on it's going to be something like this on your side. So we're going to change it all together. Okay, right here on your period you're going to write 5. On your deviations, I want you to do this. I'm going to write 0.500. Okay, from then on you want apply close previous indicators data. That's what you want to do it apply to. And then here the color, you can just make it gray. Okay, and of course here you can just make it a 2 here, so that it shouldn't be too thin. If you want it thin, then we can just stick to it. I believe this one, because they're gonna appear like they're 3. When you click it, it should give you something like this. Okay, so of course the main star of this is this gold one that supports the market, and of course I'm on crash 500 here, so we buy most of the time, or you want to buy with the market rather than catching the spikes. It works both on the spikes as well as its actual market trend, but I'd rather advise that you guys trade with the trend rather than trading with the spikes, because as you can see, just before we can go to making examples, let me just show you something here that I want you to take note of. When they are crossing, that's when you take the direction. For example, when right here, when this actually crossed under the market, so when the market is above rather this gold one over here, that's buys. So when they cross over, like for example on this sell here, when they crossed over, when the gold crossed the Bollinger Bands, it will indicate sells. When the gold again crosses the Bollinger Band and the market is above it, that means it will be buys. We're gonna make more examples and you guys are gonna get it. So once I've done that, in order to save myself from every time applying this, I'm just gonna say strategy. By the way, the strategy does not belong to me, or rather I've not created this. It's just something I saw and I simplified it with my own trading edge and to give it to you guys. Okay, I'm well aware many people don't know how to do this, hence I'm presenting it here. Okay, we're gonna go again. So now let's say strategy, you apply it, and we can go to all of these tabs and go strategy, and you apply the template over there. Then it just becomes quite very easy. Okay, let's apply it again, strategy. So what ends up happening is that you have all of these templates here. The time frame, if you guys can see, it's the M5 that I'm sticking to. The founder of this method said the 1 minute, but I feel like it's quite very unstable to catch these big moves. So the best way is to just simply stick to the 5 minutes. And again, other thing, if you, let's say you wanted higher probability rather than just not knowing what's happening, the 1 hour time frame, it's best to kind of really see exactly what you're trading into. So for example, let's say here it crossed over and say we are selling. Okay, the market is below the gold EMA, right? Even here the market was below the gold EMA. So when you go to the M5, you know for sure that if you're getting these buys over here, these buys are just pullbacks, but the actual trend is actually sells. So you should be taking more sells than more buys. And also applies vice versa, right? If the market is, for example, it's on the H1, you have buys like here, or you have buys like here. When you go to your M5, you wanna just stick to buying. Okay, you just wanna stick to this And then of course when you buy, when it crosses here, you know, because you're buying with the main trend. I would also advise that you have a risk to reward ratio. Don't just take it as it goes. Greed can be a very big, yeah. So guys, stick to a risk reward ratio of 1:2 or 1:3. And of course this also works on boom 1000 and boom 500. As you can see, there are more of the sellers than buyers. So let's say again, you go to the 1 hour and it's showing you that we're on sells, therefore you want to stick to sells. If the trend is changing over here, it's showing you buys, then you might want to now look out for buys coming in. For example, whenever again they cross, okay, that's when you sell. Whenever again the market crosses, that's when you sell again. I just hope this is clear, family. Whenever they cross, I've applied this strategy myself. I've been testing it out for this past 2 weeks before I could present it to you. I believe it's quite accurate. If you apply it without having greed, I believe you can actually make a lot of money. So I just hope you found this strategy very much useful for you, for yourself. And of course, I'll be popping out more videos. Tell me what you want to understand about DERIV syndicate indexes in the comment section, and I'll definitely simplify it and make more videos for you. God bless. I hope you enjoyed this video.